Okay. Shit, did they put out the Owen Hart Dark Side of the Ring episode already? Oh shit. Game 3 of the NLDS. I don't remember where I left off at all. We're down 1-0. Dakota Hudson is pitching. Who the hell is Dakota Hudson? I got another Twitter notification. Oh no.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2 games to none. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Okay. Come on, we got a 2-0 lead. Let's not let the Bryce Harper curse live on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh.
And
One
now
ball,
the Cardinals
no
get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Up. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's
One ball,
here, but the
one
home
strike.
plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
Who the hell is Dakota Hudson? I've never heard of him. 25 years old, 75 overall.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Oh my god, what a slider.
With the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Got it right where Harper doesn't like it. The only quadrant, the only one of the 9 spaces.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas.
Well, that dropped in. Nice.
Can't make the play.
Back goes Thomas. What do you mean? He's coming in.
Hey,
Now
guys
batting,
can handle the
shortstop.
postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them.
Gregorio.
Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason. So
Holy shit. My mic's fucked up. Or it was fucked up when you joined, so all I heard was this big static sound, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
This one's outside. Quite a
He's not
bit
even
off
here
the
right
plate
now.
that
1-1.
time.
My god.
The 1-1 home.
The hell are you watching?
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Just straight road rage.
Foul ball. 2-2.
Okay, I just swapped headsets. Let's see how this works.
From the belt, kicks and deep. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Second for one. To Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Now batting.
I don't know if anyone told you, but Yuri got his test results back today. He's negative, so he's clear to go home.
Now the pitch.
Kind of surprised he hasn't been on it all today.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, that's down. For a ball, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
That's 4. Take your base.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the
Catcher.
plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Damn it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in
Leading
the
up
switch
for the
hitter,
Cardinals,
Tommy Edman. He reached
the
on a
third
single
baseman,
last time and later
Tommy
wound up scoring.
Edman.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches
I hate
like
that.
from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot.
Now batting.
I hope you had fun playing as other characters on Apex, because it's about to be strictly low again.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's
Because he doesn't know.
0-2 now. Popped him up.
True, but eventually he's going to just one day he's going to get, you know, curious on his own, and he's going to go off and he's going to play her one time.
Now batting.
It's a win-win for him because he can get loot and grief us like never before, all in one.
Several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
No more road rage.
Standing in,
Leading off for the Phillies.
He'll lead things off
The
here
second
in this
baseman.
one-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The center fielder, number
Here's Jay
9.
Bruce now. A hit
Jay
and 2 at-bats for
Bruce.
him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite
Doesn't
find
exactly
the strike
sound
zone.
like your type of music to
No
me.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
I'm not gonna lie, that just like I don't know what music you're into actually, but if I had to guess, I wouldn't say that was it.
Now there are 2 away.
But if you were, hey, that's all cool too. You know, you do you.
Now at the plate, Lance Lynn. He's
The
0 for
pitcher,
2
number
with a
35,
strikeout in this one.
Lance
Here comes the first pitch.
Lynn.
And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Wow, that was
And
almost a
hold
home
all
run.
tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring
Now
position.
batter,
with a
first
two-out
baseman.
double.
God.
Finally, it's something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can be.
That sounds familiar.
A single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here.
Oh,
They've
that's-
struggled to produce
oh, I know what
runs,
that is.
but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly
Now
one
batting.
indeed.
The left fielder, Andrew
You know,
McCutcheon.
D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base.
Damn it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready to deliver.
Leading off
Here's
for
the first
St. Louis,
pitch. Tyler
the left
O'Neill is
fielder,
at the plate as he looks
Tyler
at the wood.
O'Neill.
This one for the shortstop, Gregory.
Oh my God.
And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution
Up
right
next
there.
for the
He
Cardinals,
kept his front shoulder
the right
in,
fielder,
kept his hands
Dexter
inside the baseball and ripped the base hit
Fowler.
apart. And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board.
Up next
so
for the
both of
Cardinals,
these starters
the
should feel
center
really
fielder,
good about their showings.
Slay.
If you love good pitching,
Thomas.
this has been the game for you.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strikeout there,
The
guys.
catcher, number
The best
4,
pitchers have the ability to
Yadier
strike guys out when they really need to.
Molina.
And that second out was really important at this point of the game.
Are you surprised though?
Game could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring
Your attention,
position
please.
now. Ron
Pinch
Rivera
hitter for the
come
Cardinals,
on to pinch hit here in
number
a big
47.
spot.
1-0.
High there, a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling.
1 ball.
Game
God.
long. Yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1.
Ladies
Tyler
and gentlemen,
Webb.
your attention please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30,
Forward now,
Tyler
Bryce Harper, a hit in
Webb.
2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Softly hit to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back.
now
in
batting,
quickly.
shortstop, Didi
Hey, this
Gregorius.
guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leader
Up next
can
for
have their
Philadelphia,
moment mid-May, but
the
to
first
do it when
baseman,
it gets cold
Reese
outside means everything.
Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, sounds like you had fun today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, I went ahead and took a little
Possible
peek at
go-ahead
that
runs on first,
while you were on the
1 away.
phone, and Jesus. Yeah. I forgot just how cancerous
Fastball here that'll
that
rise
really
for the
is.
layoff, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I
Just
get it.
him
He
in
wants to
general.
set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And that explains a lot.
And he fouls this one off.
I know, that's where I jumped in
The
and then
1-2.
turned it off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Feeds him to a midget. Or at least he looked like a midget sitting down.
Now batting,
Digging in to
catcher,
try it again.
JT
Realmuto, who could really
Realmuto.
use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Fuck.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering.
No, that's low.
There it is.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Harper running from first. Fouled away.
Mm-hmm.
1-2. Here it is.
Getting terrible
Balls
jumps.
high. The throw.
He's
Not
safe.
in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Here's the 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good
he's out.
scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
God.
Strand 1, still tied 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Colton
Leading off
Wong.
for
He's
St.
gone
Louis.
hitless in this one.
I wonder what the people that are
And
Joji
not
fans
alone.
think of
Go
that.
Sam.
It's not, Matt. This lineup has had no
Whoa.
answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
It's just wild to me that, like, the same guy
Fouled off.
was on Jimmy Fallon, like, performing
Lucky
music,
he got a
like,
piece
because it
right
was
there.
good.
He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch
Now
out
batting,
of the ballgame.
third baseman, Tommy.
Come
on,
ahead
one
with a
strike.
fastball, strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Shit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's
Shit,
just a
shit, shit,
tasty
shit, shit,
roll.
shit,
He's
shit,
got to
shit,
make it a little bit better.
Up next
Maybe
for the
Strikes
Cardinals,
jumps ahead
the
0-2,
first
then
baseman,
a couple of
Paul
foul balls, and on pitch number 5,
Goldschmidt.
he squares
Your
one up
attention,
for a base
please.
hit.
Yeah, I can't
Now
tell you
pitching
how nice
for the
that feels
Phillies.
right there. You battle
Number
to get
64,
around and fight
Victor
to get your ace swing
Arano.
off 0-2. You're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-2 delivery.
Oh my
High
God.
and deep down
Can we
the
find
left
a
field
better
line.
place to throw pitches in the zone, maybe?
And this'll
Out of
wind
the
up
zone?
a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now
Paul
batting,
Goldschmidt goes down
shortstop,
for out number
Paul
2 in the bottom half.
Young.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. John Brebbia will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Gene Segura standing
the second
in.
baseman.
No hits in 3
Gene
tries so far. He
Segura.
struck out once. Chopper to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
the center fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up.
Sure, that's why.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Jay Bruce.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Oh, God.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour
Oh,
was the
God,
exit
I've heard
velocity off
that.
the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll
Infield
hit
for
the pitcher.
Philadelphia, number 12, Neil
And now
Walker.
time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down and makes.
That's what I was just saying. Like that's so crazy to me sometimes when I think about it. That same guy that was finding dead baby rats was also on Jimmy Fallon performing actual music, like on TV, like on late night talk shows, like on famous stuff. Right? Like, oh yeah, like imagine, you know, you find this musician, you're like, damn, I fuck with this music, and all of a sudden you look into him and you find that he also does that, or he did that.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Scott Kingery for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Oh, what the hell did his head just do?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1.
I'm sorry, what?
Deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Oh my God!
High slider laid off
One
for
ball.
a ball.
2 strike.
Fuck.
The 1-2.
2-2.
This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30,
O'Neill
J.D.
lead it off with his guys needing a
Robertson.
9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Now the 0-2 pitch.
No, it's not. Like, that shit got popular.
The plane as he set down for the first out.
Like actual, like that's the thing. He performed that on Jimmy Fallon. Like that's one of the.
These days, pitching has become
Yeah.
a full staff effort, and I've been impressed.
Like
with
that probably did a successful amount of sales as an actual song because, and that he got on Fallon because it was already blown up before that. Like you don't just get on Fallon, obviously, but like I can't imagine just making the definition of the most cancerous videos and then going on to have a successful actual music career.
Dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the
No,
infield.
I haven't. And
the catcher, Yadier.
One strike behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Thomas is off at first with 2 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Jay Bruce, picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
So the Phillies have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. Sure, they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
And now what can we say for the Cardinals?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series, and they'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them.
I hate that.
A commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.
Oh wow, they're 8th in batting. This man took the "Let's All Go to the Lobby" tune. I know, I thought I heard that.
Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the League Championship Series. Heidi?
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman,
And that's by
Max.
0-1. Now the
Muncy.
Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1-1 to
Yep,
the
that
Dodgers
ball went
first
out.
baseman.
I'm running out of words.
Changed things up
One
on
ball,
him, and he got him to
two
swing
strikes.
through it. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good
The batter,
power pitcher that has
the
a
center
good
fielder,
fastball. And what does he do?
Josh
He just throws this good
Peterson.
fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Changeup gets him out in front
0-2
for
is the
strike
count.
2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Pitch of the game on its way.
Depends on which channel you're looking at.
Will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a
I'm gonna
called
say the one I was
strike.
on
It's
was 2 years
0-1.
ago.
Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder,
Infield
Jay
shifting well to the right. Here's
Bruce.
the first pitch. Popped him up. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
now batting, the
The
pitcher,
bases are empty with
Aaron
one man gone. And it'll be the pitcher
Nola.
up next, Aaron Nola. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lux backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he.
the third baseman, number
Bases
4,
are empty here with 2
Scott
gone, and that'll bring up the
Kingery.
former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Popped up. Turner.
Yeah,
is there,
you
and
like
it's
just
a
by
3-pitch
looking, you wouldn't
inning.
think that this man could ever possibly
Next
do
up
some
for
of the
Los
things that he's
Angeles,
done.
Will Smith will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake.
Will
Good opposite field
Smith.
power here, taken
Fuck
high
Will
and
Smith,
deep
what the
to
fuck?
right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
The pitcher,
It
number
stings,
22.
sure,
0-1's
but
the count.
solo shot
Clayton
isn't going to be the deciding
Kershaw.
factor in the game.
Clayton Kershaw stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah.
Not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Justin Turner.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Ball.
1-1 to the Dodgers
1-0.
leadoff man.
Ball, that's
No
low.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that
Inside,
he hits
ball
the
1.
away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
Oh, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. Find yourself count leverage.
The batter, number
think
5,
you're getting a heater.
shortstop,
He throws an off-speed
Corey
pitch and you're still able to
Seager.
execute. That fires me up.
Well, he's got another album coming out July 10th.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
No, that's low.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Time out number 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but
Now batting,
he's taking full
the right
advantage of
fielder,
that. He's pounding the
Mookie
zone with strikes.
Betts.
And right now, we're seeing a lot of swings.
Yeah.
That's a ball.
People really like that. Why is that
No walks
fucking
either.
50-50?
Now
Come
a ball
on.
and a strike. Grounded to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to second
out.
with a force in the side.
Yeah, July 10th, Nectar. There's 3 songs already out
Bottom
from
of
it.
the inning now. Gene Segura
Leading up
standing
for
in.
the
0 for
Phillies,
2 for him so
the
far.
second
He's
baseman,
flied out and popped out.
G.
Lying to the right
Segura.
side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Oh.
Andrew McCutchen
Andrew
now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
McCutchen.
He'll
Counts
hold off
1-0.
on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the
I definitely remember
toughest
hearing
pitches to
that,
lay
like,
out.
on the radio.
Breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here's a drive by
Like, that was
McCutchen.
definitely a popular
Hit
song for a
well
little
out to
bit.
deep left field.
Let's go, Koch.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. Certainly a tape-measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in
Right.
will be Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Betts is back to the track as he takes
Now
it
batting,
for out number 2.
the catcher, JT
Stepping
Real
into the box,
Muto.
JT Realmuto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Peterson at the track, the wall, into the shrubbery, and gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Here's Didi
the
Gregorius.
shortstop, Didi
Right side
Gregorius.
defense aligned perfectly. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there.
The
You
first
put that
baseman,
stack
number
on the field
17,
on the right side. You
Reed
hit through where the shift is. Have to hit that in
Hoskins.
the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen.
I got a ball,
Couple of
1 strike.
right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And the inning is over. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters,
Leading
and
off
they're
for the
hoping
Dodgers,
that this is the part
the
of the
left fielder.
lineup that can get something going.
Bellinger.
1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I haven't looked at it. I'll have to look.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next
What
up
the
is
hell?
Max Muncy.
That is weird. James, what the fuck is that? Wait, what the hell? I didn't notice there was a third channel now that's Ryan's Lewd Portfolio. But it's... Zach started this, and it's just him sending, like... What the fuck?
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
And he starts him out with a strike on the
Oh,
outer
one's
half.
the count.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick
Inside,
inning so he
ball
won't
one.
be nibbling.
1-1 pitch is a
I got the
knuckle
count.
curve.
1 and
He's
2.
in the hole now. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in
Up
this
next
one.
for the
So
Dodgers,
they've really figured
the
out
center
how
fielder,
to attack this guy.
Jock.
Just able to get a piece
No.
of it for strike 1.
Don't do that.
Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's
That'd just be a good idea if you
Hey,
didn't.
after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out deep.
Because that's going to
One
put you
and
down a
Drop
path
the
that...
batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in
no.
on something.
It's fouled away.
Oh.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2.
You're right, dude. I'm going to start wearing a pink suit. It's not silly right there. I got a red morph suit and a white morph suit. If I just put them together, I'll have a pink one.
Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad.
The batter,
He's able to
number
just be
9.
strong enough to hit that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at you.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throws
play.
in
Got him.
time, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a
Your
conference in
attention,
the home
please.
plate area, so it would
These
appear that
changes
we'll see a
for the
double
Dodgers.
switch here. Ross
Now
Stripling
pitching
will
and
come
batting
on
in the
now, and
7th
he'll slide
spot.
into the 7th
Number
spot in the
68,
lineup following the
Ross
double switch.
Stripling.
Kike Hernandez
Now
will
playing
also
second
come on now, so
and
moving
batting
the
9.
pitcher's
Number
9 in
14,
the order here on that
Kike
double switch. And
Hernandez.
he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll
The
see
batter,
if he can do something with
the
the bat
pitcher,
here as well.
Aaron.
The chance to take this
Pinch
at
hitting
bat.
for the Phillies.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's
Number
throwing the ball
12,
as well as he has, it
Neil
kind of forces the manager's hand to stay
Walker.
with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd
I
behind
feel like
him
I
the entire
barely
game.
use this guy all year. Hi.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. One and 2 now as that one's fouled
Another
off.
ball bouncing?
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
The third baseman, number
And in
4.
steps Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
So watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away
Ball
for
one, no
one.
strike.
He's got it. Hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Yes, because if aliens are real and they actually abduct people, that music just plays like alien music.
Segura.
3 for 11. Hit on the ground to third. Once he gets him, and with that they'll end.
Your
Sir Anthony
attention,
Dominguez.
please. Now pitching for the
Bullpen, as
Phillies.
he'll do so to start the
Number
eighth.
58.
Oh,
Anthony
Stand in again.
Dominguez.
Earlier in the ballgame. This first swing here has hit the entire offense to this point as this home run counted for
I got the count.
only
0
run
and 2.
they've tackled so far.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball swung on just for the first out.
Next for the
Comes the
Dodgers.
first pitch.
The second baseman.
Hernandez
TK
comes on with one gone here.
Hernandez.
0-1's the
To
count.
Cold strike one. I had him reaching at
No
thin
ball,
air
2
that
strikes.
time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout.
oh shit, they're coming to get me.
Way off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Dodgers.
No problems
The
for him.
third baseman.
Come out of the
Justin
to start this inning.
Turner.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Oh, that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch.
Swing and a miss. That retired the second, and that will. Now in the box, Andrew McCutcheon.
Leading
He'll
up
get things
for the
started now in
Phillies.
the bottom of inning
The
number
left
8.
fielder.
Yeah, now this guy
Andrew
flexed his muscles.
McCutcheon.
That he has good power. That last bomb had to go well.
The way you reacted to that, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh shit, he's got another ball bouncing. Worse.
Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's
The right
clean.
fielder,
3
number
for 4.
3.
He's looking.
Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Throw to
No, he
second,
didn't
not
miss.
in
Stay.
time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it
Now
pay
batting,
off.
catcher JT
Stepping into the box.
Real
It
Muto.
was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Now- Now batting, shortstop Didi
Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Runner in scoring position with Sagan. He's set. Here it comes. Slider and it's hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the. Here's Corey Seager, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup.
Holy shit, I'm tired.
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I went to bed at
Phillies.
probably
Number
6.
50.
And I had to get up at 10:30. So I got 4.5 hours of sleep. And normally I nap like after I get off my video calls for work. But I really maybe took like a half-hour nap at that, and I was out all day today. Doing shit. Driving mostly.
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out.
Yeah, my work consists of half-hour video calls each day, just shooting the shit with like 3 other adults, and then maybe 2 kids pop in. And if they do, we usually just give them like a, here, let's do a scavenger hunt. First person to find a piece of fruit in their house gets a point. You know. All right, well, it's been a half hour. See you guys. You just dip.
One ball, 2 strikes. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Phillies continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've yet to lose a game. You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this down.
The fuck, why can't I?
So the Phillies got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series. There was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
And one player told me
the right
winning
fielder,
yesterday doesn't do
Mookie
anything for us today.
Betts.
So it sounds like this team is pretty locked in on the task at hand.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here.
Oh, I think there's a skunk outside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ball that's outside.
We have one that comes on a regular basis, but like it never sprays or anything.
He's pitching very well.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the
I
heart of the
definitely
plate.
smell something right now.
I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, They might leak one a little bit inside.
Oh
and this
shit,
is
his
where
pitch
that
counts
guy
a
was
little
trouble.
high.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9.
The hell was that?
He showed right there why
Up
having
next for
a
the
good
Dodgers,
changeup is so
the
valuable.
left fielder.
Stop.
Cody
Flips one up there at the
Bellinger.
bottom.
Well, that's
really
off the plate.
falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up.
Oh.
And it's even harder to
Did you really make
good
a
contact with.
lime Pepsi?
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out
I didn't know that it was
base
a thing, but I was at someone's apartment today, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is my fridge, and look, we got lime Pepsi," and I was
The first
like,
baseman, Max
"What?"
Muncy.
Like, yeah, it's Pepsi, but like lime, and it's literally just Pepsi lime. And I was like, "What the fuck? I need to take a picture of this."
Next
I know you're a
up
big
is
cherry
Max
Pepsi
Muncy.
guy.
She'll go
I
after
was like,
the
"What the
first pitch
hell?"
and bounce it into foul territory.
I've worked in a grocery store for 5 years. I'd never seen that.
Low, 1-1. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches
ball,
the black for
2
a called
strikes.
strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a
Now
way as a
batting,
batter to
the
get
center
that
fielder,
two-seamer up in the zone.
Josh
Or you're going to ground into a double
Peterson.
play.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a
One ball,
ball
2 strikes,
down
Miguel.
and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Changes
I got
up
the
on
count,
him, but
2
that's
and
in the
2.
dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and
It's
that.
pretty baller move, it sounds.
So stepping in, Corey Kluber comes
Leading
into
up
this
for the
at-bat.
Phillies,
One in the ball game.
the pitcher,
Ready with
Corey
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Kluber.
And there's a base hit on the line.
He came to play not just only on the ball.
Now batting,
He's thrown the ball
the third
well, but
baseman,
on the offensive side of the
Josh
ball, he's able to contribute
Kingery.
to this offense, put itself in position to score some more runs.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right here.
The
They're
batter,
in prime position
the left
for the
fielder,
first run on it.
Andrew
Untouched.
McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew
Damn it.
McCutcheon. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The right fielder, number 3,
Coming to the plate now,
Bryce
Bryce Harper. And he's got runners at the
Harper.
corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Beautiful.
Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Boy, some
the
really
shortstop,
good pitching going into the
Didi
6th inning in this one. Big
Gregorius.
RBI base hit to break through. What a pitch to duel this been.
Didi.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else. He did just that.
the first baseman, number 17,
And that'll bring up
Three.
the Sacramento
Yeah,
product,
Hoskins.
Bruce Hoskins.
Ball,
First
that's
pitch
out.
to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep
Son of a
center.
bitch.
Peterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
now batting, catcher,
Now batting,
JT
Realmuto.
Real
Lifetime versus
Muto.
his arm. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Digging in now, Gavin Lux.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
You kind of sounded like the Tourette's guy for a second.
Number 9.
Oh,
shit.
this one as we move into the later innings, down by a
Charlena.
ball. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Striding in, Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. He'll get it into second.
He's
and
safe.
he'll get in there safely. Matt
Your
Beatty
attention,
will
please.
grab a bat and hit for the
Pinching
pitcher.
for Los Angeles.
Now
Number
the
45, Matt
Smith,
Beatty.
runner at second with 1 away. Popped up, Kingery in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Versus a strikeout looking there. Matt Beatty.
Now
Second
batting,
out in the
third
7th
baseman,
inning. Right
Justin
side, but it's going to be a
Turner.
foul ball.
Spooky alien music.
0-1, here's the pitch. Right by him
0-2.
here. He's set up for another strikeout. Here to count to 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Gregorius is there for it, and the inning is over.
Ladies
Dodgers
You get what you deserve.
Your attention, please.
the call for Penn
Now
to take
pitching
over
for
on
the
the mound
Dodgers.
and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Blake
Last half of
Kleiner.
the 7th here, and that'll bring up Gene Segura. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
the batter, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right
The
field.
bullet.
Gone!
You fuck nerd.
A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question
Sounds like
was
a
answered with a
sexy
resounding
girl to me.
doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He's been great on the mound.
Now
Something.
See if he can
ladies
do
and
something
gentlemen,
with the bat
your
here as
attention,
well.
please.
He's earned a chance to
Pinch
take
hitting
this
for the
out.
Phillies,
No, not that voice.
12,
The ball as well as he
Neil
has. It kind of forces the manager's
Walker.
hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd
0-1's the
behind him
count.
the entire game.
0-1 the count. Counts even at
One ball,
1-1 to
strike.
Walker. Walker
Ball.
lays off there. It's 2 balls
The
and a
count,
strike.
2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Damn.
Fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right
Now
there.
batting,
You can't
third
spot
baseman,
a sinker in a better
Scott
location because
Kingery.
that on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ball,
Ball
inside.
1. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a
100
great effort
gigabytes
that time,
minimum.
getting out
The
on
left
play.
fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Nice effort by the shortstop
McCutcheon.
right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right
Ball
there.
1, no
You
strike.
were in a spot like
Wow,
that.
what a
That's
terrible
an
fucking
easy
game.
single. That's a tough one. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
God, the ball was like out of his hands when he left. That was dumb as fuck.
Now the 1-0.
Oh.
Popped him up. Dorsey is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Jake
attention,
Arrieta
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Phillies.
start the 8th.
Number 49, Jake
Lays off a pitch in there.
Arrieta.
Strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh my god.
Down
I
the
fucking
first
hate
baseline.
that. I hate that that's what we've come
Foul,
to.
still 0-2.
Although at the same time, it's
Another one
because that
foul.
DLC is free and like
6 fouls
automatically
in a
added
row.
now.
This is turning into one of those epic
As, like,
at-bats.
updates.
Who's
But in
gonna
turn,
win first? Is the
that's
pitcher gonna
what we
continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside?
Well, for some
So
games
it
at
was a
least.
swinging
Now
strike
batting,
3.
right
Corey
fielder.
Seager is
Like, as far as I know,
retired
that's
to
how
kick
Call
off
of
the
Duty
inning.
works this year.
No runs for
All
the
extra
hits,
maps that
no
they add are
errors for
free,
the
and they just do
Dodgers
like
thus
one a
far.
month. But at the same
1-1.
time,
Low, it's a ball and
cosmetics,
strike.
loot drops, microtransactions.
And he popped him up back into foul
It's so
territory
fucking
behind
bad.
first.
I'll never
But
understand
this'll
it.
land untouched.
He's got that certainly timed up now.
I will
I'd be
never
shocked
put
if the
money
pitcher goes
into
to the
like
well
like
3
serious
times
amounts
in
of
a row
money.
with
Like
offs.
if I want one thing and it's like $5, okay, that's nothing.
Struck
Or
him
like
out. Struck
battle
him out
pass and
again,
stuff like that.
I should say his third.
But I can't picture myself putting in like legitimate amounts of
batting,
money
left fielder,
for something that just
Bellinger.
looks
In this
cool
one.
or
So
different
they've
in a
really
game,
figured
not
out
like an
how to attack
actual
this guy.
physical like, ooh, I get this cool like
Another one
watch,
fouled off, and
you
it's
know,
quickly
or
behind
whatever,
0-2.
or sunglasses that I can wear out in public
Count and the pitch.
or something. No, I'm gonna get this. My gun is gonna have flames on it, while yours is just like matte black, plain, no color, whatever.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle
Now
right
batting,
there out of the box.
the first
Not
baseman.
everybody
Like that's
gets
like
that
that's
right
that's what I
out
mean.
of
Like
the
that's
box.
about where I draw the line. Like
How frustrating.
I'll spend something like maybe $20.
1-1.
I'd say 25 is my max. For something like that. Once in a very like spread out while. Like I couldn't tell you the last time I did that before that Pathfinder skin.
Misses out of the zone.
It's more for the meme, if anything. Like I can spare them all.
Put himself right back in this at bat.
So I'm gonna get me a Servin Mervin.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a
Now
moderate
pitching
role as he'll
for
try to
Los
keep the
Angeles.
deficit right where it
Number
is.
56.
So
Adam
next to the plate for the
Colera.
Phillies, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. And he gets it. Is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Yeah, including
Peterson
battle
has a
passes.
read
That's
on
not
it.
really
He's got
a
it
problem.
one away.
Because that's what.
Now batting,
Here's
shortstop,
Didi.
Didi.
He's working on a 1-3.
I just don't care enough to like look through everything to say like I'm gonna burn my credits on that or whatever.
He got a fastball and didn't miss it. See if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
How does turning your lights off prevent termites?
Neither guy
But
giving
they're
in
still
here.
there,
They'll
no?
do it again.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball.
Have you found the actual
Bases are
entry
empty,
point?
one man out.
Why don't you just close your window then? Why don't you seal it?
Count remains at 0-2.
Oh God.
A ball and 2 strikes
Outside,
to
that's
Didi
a ball.
Gregorius.
It's like I do have some bug problems, not often. Like I got the mayflies whenever I first put in my air conditioner, but that's about it. But like I seal my windows, like you know, when I have the AC unit in, like I'll put tape around it, foam, stuff like that.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and
Fucking Didi
there
again.
It goes. He got all of that ball and gone.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking to Kyle about that.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and
God.
timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The first baseman, number 17, Reed
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Yeah, there's gonna be a night soon. Cause I haven't really had. Cause that's the thing. Like during the day, I'm not really here. I'm out biking, walking, or driving, or doing something. So it's like I'm not in this room when it's warm. But at night, it gets cool enough where I don't have to run the AC yet. When I have to start running the AC or the fan mode, that's when they're gonna start getting in. And then there's gonna be at least one night where we're gonna be sitting here on mic. I'm gonna look up at my ceiling and I'm gonna say, "Oh shit," you know. And guys, I'm not gonna be on tonight. I'm gonna vacuum my ceiling and then go out for like a drive, and then probably just not hang out here that night while they all die overnight.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Well, they got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth
Wasn't even
big
close to
fly
going
of the
foul.
game.
Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those
Ladies and gentlemen,
hitters
your
right now,
attention,
they
please.
must be seeing beach balls
Now
up there
pitching
right
for
now.
Los
4
Angeles,
bombs already
number
in this one.
46.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Gene Segura standing
He's
in.
out.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
How many dingers do we have this game?
The center
Into
fielder,
the
I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4. Yep.
number 9,
Jay Bruce. He's got
Jay
3 at-bats to
Bruce.
this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And he takes strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
I got to count 1 and 2. There as the fastball misses. It's 1 and 2 now. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Three.
The changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in, Gavin Lux.
The batter,
really use a knock
number 9.
For 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad.
The count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. He'll try to...
So... the hell? There's no difference here. So Ashton sent us like these flowers that all have like different names. Like one was the Force and it's small, always angry, wants to fight, fights but then just starts crying and needs constant attention. There's like 9 of them like that. I went through and labeled myself and Dez, at least Dez was the Force. Tibbs labeled herself as hates milk, internal monologue is just the Star Wars theme on repeat, and naps at inappropriate times. I don't know how accurate that is.
Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Damn, Will Smith is doing good this series.
Nope, outside. Hey.
Runners on first.
Oh, you know what? That might not be a skunk, actually. That might be my neighbor's burning trash.
The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Or both.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, knowing them.
Ready with the 0-1. Taylor playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 4 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate that smell and probably go take a shit, hoping that that'll wake me up. I'll be back. friends online right now. Wow.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, they've jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come at us hard today, and we have got to be ready.
New inning set to get underway. Gene
Leading
Segura
off for the
standing
Phillies,
in. 0 for 2
the
with a
second
fly
baseman,
ball and a ground out on it.
Sometimes I don't know why I go on like Twitter. I open it up and I see this fucking like 70-second video of a dude like overdosed on the street, and people are pouring milk into his mouth trying to like save him with milk. Someone eventually like Narcans him and he gets up, like he's alright. He's just like, dude, you fucked my shit up. Fucked my eye up. And then he kicks the dude that saved him square in the dick.
Segura.
You literally just hear one in the background. He doesn't need fucking milk, dude.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about
Like you can
got
hear
in the
ambulance
ankle.
coming in the background, and they manage to Narcan him before the ambulance comes, and all of a sudden just gets up and kicks the dude in the dick.
Hard hit ball to short.
You
Reined
fucked
in.
my shit up.
Throw to first
He's got like
base.
milk
So the
all
leadoff
over him.
man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number
One out for the
22,
Phillies in their half of the
Andrew
sixth. And that'll bring up the
McCutcheon.
former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. And
Counts 1-0.
fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Cuts
And
loves
this one
lefties.
is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutcheon. His second home run of the series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero
right
uno,
fielder,
number
number
one,
3.
man. You got to get on
Right.
the heater and adjust to everything
Harper.
else, and he did just that.
Ball one, no
Off
strike.
the plate and low here, ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, pretty healthy
One
hack
ball,
that
one
time.
strike.
It's 1-1. This one's
2 balls, 1
outside.
strike,
Quite a
the
bit
count.
off the plate that time.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there.
Also, that was 100%
He
a
can
skunk.
hurt you in a heartbeat.
Found that out.
I don't think anything's going to leak out
Ball
over
match
the heart of the
outside.
plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Oh, got it.
Gone. Back-to-back homers.
The MVPs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Beautiful, pulling the hands in.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher,
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a
Ball,
look at a
that pitch is
slider
out.
here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A
Getting that
base
ball
hit.
back.
You never want to beat a pitcher that
I texted Yuri. I'm curious as to what he's even doing
Now
now that
batting.
he's home today and hasn't been on still.
That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point.
I can't believe he did that for like 5 days. I thought he only did it for 1 or 2.
Swing and a miss out in
I
front
got
of
the
a
count
changeup.
0-2.
And then like someone from work got him a hotel in the middle of that at one point
well
too.
executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs
But when
around
I
for a
offer to
little
get him
while
one, he
longer.
says, "Now, if you send me this money, I can't promise it'll go to a hotel, but I
After
can
fouling
promise
off
that
the
it'll
second
go
one,
to
I
some
gotta
Apex
step out of
packs."
the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's
A swing and a high
true.
drive to right center field.
Damn.
We got a
And
ground
that'll
rule
get
double.
over the wall, so
Two
forget
bases.
about sending the runner. It'll be second and
The
third
first
now
baseman,
with
number
only one
17,
away.
Reese
Here comes the
Hoskins.
Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change.
The man also said that he, in his mind, a good hotel room should cost for a night, I don't know, $20.
After 5 1/3 innings of work and with no
I said,
shot
dude, go
to
to a
win the
motel
decision.
then if that's what you're expecting.
Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he
The
can
center
rebound.
fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Oh, he definitely went.
Did it
Half
go?
swing
Oh.
that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right.
He's
Back
jogging.
goes Betts at the track.
I hate that.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The
That was a
pitcher,
tough
number
play,
35,
so let's take another look
Lance
at it with Showtrack.
Lynn.
Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Lance Lynn, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there.
Up next
He's
for
throwing the ball
Philadelphia,
well, but on the offensive
third
side of the
baseman,
ball, he's able to
Scott
contribute and help this
Kingery.
offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Pulled high in the
Just
air
missed
out
that
to
one
left
too.
field.
Damn.
And he will get there to make the running play. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
He'll be asked to
Pinch
lead
hitting
off
for
the
the
bottom
Dodgers.
of inning number 6.
Number 45,
Fastball in there
Matt.
for a called strike.
Beatty.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutcheon in there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Not in time, but he's in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning. Yeah, this
guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Fouled away. Beatty stands at second with no outs. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had
Now batting, shortstop,
but a
Corey
nice snag there by the infielder on
Seager.
that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
He said out. ETA 60 minutes.
Into the box now, Corey Seager.
Tell the group. That if anyone even looks at Mirage, looks was in all caps. He's typing again. I will put my foot so far up his butt that he'll be able to taste the rubber on my shoe. So it sounds like in about an hour, give or take, he's going to want to play Apex if you're going to be around.
Sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the
I don't know where
pitch
Kyle
this
is.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that
Oh,
pitch.
he didn't take his stuff
Now
down?
batting, right fielder, Mookie
Swing and a liner.
Betts.
No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Or maybe he's like
Your
not, is
attention,
he like
please.
staying home for now because of the
pitching for the
infestation?
The other arms
Number
that they've run
68.
out there in this one.
Ruff.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Replay.
I'm wondering if maybe he's not staying, he just like went for the day and
Count
just
one and
like,
oh.
traveled back as
Ball
well.
to start the inning, 1-0.
Weird.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon.
Now he just messaged our Facebook group and said, in all caps, I just saw he's a coward and I'm not a coward out jogging. I yelled at him, but he had headphones. Do you know what that is? Because I don't know what that is. He said that he just saw he's a coward and I am not a coward out jogging, and that he yelled at him, but he had headphones. I don't know what that means. He's a coward and I am not a coward. Me at the people calling me Chicken Little. It's a vine.
He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Look at the towels.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Muncy will win the race to first easily. Infield in the
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
McCutcheon is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman,
0 for 2 from
Matt.
him so far in this one.
1-0
A ball and no
Muncy.
strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that
2
from
balls,
a pitcher
1
of this
strike.
quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an
Now batting,
like this.
the center fielder,
One out in our first
Josh
run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Jock Peterson is in for the third
It's out.
time now as he
0-2.
takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
now batting,
Here's the first off.
number 9.
Good fastball down around the knees
0-1's
there,
the
taken
count.
for a strike. Breaking ball and a good
Okay,
one
actually got
on
that
the
call for
corner to
once.
make it 0-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, JT Realmuto.
Leading
They
off
lead
for the
things
Phillies,
off as they look to
the
perhaps
catcher,
build on an already
JT
sizable lead.
Realmuto.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Peterson. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him
0-2.
here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
I got the count. 1 and
Ball
2.
and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
That's ball
Misses
2.
ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Realmuto's running right to him. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Got him.
And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's
Low
a ball.
for ball 1. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Look out.
2-0.
2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
As a look, now the pitch. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline.
No, that's a foul ball.
Foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The batter, the center
Ready
fielder,
now, Jay Bruce.
Jay
Runner in scoring
Bruce.
position with 2 gone. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Chop towards first. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated.
Your
on the
attention,
mound
please.
Right there. He had to
Pinch
stare
hitting
down
for the
a
Dodgers.
really good hitter. And instead
Number
of
3,
working around the zone,
Brett
he challenged him with 3 straight
Taylor.
good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Taylor behind 0-2 the
No
count.
ball, 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit
Up
are
next for the
way
Dodgers.
worse.
So the batting
third
order turns
baseman,
over now and set to go. Justin Turner for the
Turner.
plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by
No
some
ball,
very
2
good pitching
strikes.
in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Nope.
Good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. What makes it easier, too, from the manager's standpoint
Now
right
batting,
now, you could
the
probably just
shortstop,
throw one guy in the
Corey
bullpen and finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a
I got the
called
count,
strike
0-2.
1. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Bruce giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Turner
Sweet ass
is
time
on his
throwing it
way
in, dude.
home.
Fuck.
And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he
Now
gets brought
batting,
back to reality.
the right
Here.
fielder,
RBI double gets him
Mookie.
on the board, and now that they've
Bet.
broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to
Okay,
this point.
yeah.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit
What a play.
closer.
Get baited,
It's a
bitch.
6-2 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
And to
please.
start the 9th inning is still trying to keep the
For
score right
Philadelphia,
where it is, heading to the
number
bottom of the
12,
9th. Neil Walker
Neil
try to get his club a
Walker.
little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off
Ball.
we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses
Ball
for
one, no
one.
strike.
The 1-0 home. Sinker
Ball, that's
that
out.
misses for a ball. Now the 2-0.
That sounds like a
Ground ball right
lot.
side, straight into the shift. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery. As
Nope,
he will look at
ball
a first
one.
pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Two
And
balls,
he'll take this
no
one as
strikes.
well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
There's a hard hit ground ball.
The batter,
Pitcher
number
not
2,
able to get a glove
second
on it.
baseman,
Hard single up the middle.
Gene
Yeah, watch your lips
Segura.
right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll watch
Ball,
the
that's
slider that
inside.
stays inside for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Rounded back up the middle. He's got it.
Gene
The
Segura, you
second
fucking
run.
suck.
On to
Out.
first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 22,
And yet again, as we
Andrew
flash you back to the middle
McCutcheon.
innings, this was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game for this point.
That's the
Ball
ball.
one as he lays off
Count
below the
1-0.
zone. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt,
Got him.
but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Your
Hector
attention,
Neris,
please.
a 6'2"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for
jogs in to take
Philadelphia,
over on the mound.
number 50,
So here's the
Hector
cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Neris.
He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in
You're just
danger of
not getting ready for
falling
takeoff
into
with
a
that
sound?
difficult to escape 3-0 deficit.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch.
Now
He
batting,
blew it right by
the
him there.
first baseman,
Into the corner and
Matt
foul. Neris
Muncy.
has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the
0-2
game
is the
today,
count.
at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number
Oh.
that's usually
Inside.
through the roof.
I
This
mean,
guy
there's the
was
consistency
tailor-made,
with that.
Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns
Ball don't
a-blazing.
lie.
2 pitches that he can strike you out with. And more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude
Now
is
batting,
nasty.
the
He
center
gets a
fielder,
lot of swings and misses.
Josh
After it is McCutcheon.
Peterson.
And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
both up 3-0. Those both went 5 games. Oh.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves one win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center
Here's Jay
fielder,
Bruce now. 0
Jay
for 1 for him here in
Bruce.
this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Damn it.
Up. Smith is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
It's gonna be Wheeler.
Your attention, please.
Will get the call to pinch
Pinch
hit
hit
here.
for
So we'll see what he
Philadelphia.
can do with 2 out
Number
and the
12.
base is empty.
Neil Walker.
Should went Hazley. Shit.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly.
The next one.
Throw on
He's
the
out.
once he gets him, and with that they'll in.
Now
Jose
pitching
Alvarez
for Philadelphia,
enters to do the pitching
number
in the bottom of the
52,
6th.
Jose
Inside
Alvarez.
play.
Off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Alvarez is adjusting to
1-1.
the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up is Max
Now
Muncy.
batting,
And prior
the first
at-bats
baseman,
against Jose Alvarez.
Max
He's 1 for 5.
Muncy.
You can't take your time and plant to throw that ball.
Hey, that's great hustle
The
right
batter,
there out of the box.
the
Not
center
everybody's
fielder,
getting it
Josh
right out of the chute from step 1. But I have to add you
Peterson.
there. How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
Now here's a fly
You
ball.
really
Well
fucked me
hit.
there, but what else is
Harper
new? Gene
looks up.
Segura,
Outta here,
piece
into the
of shit.
bullpen.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you
Now
want to
batting,
see. Left on
number
left, but
9.
he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting, catcher,
First
Will
pitch on its way.
Smith.
It's the perfect postseason run. We'll have to wait.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Pulled the And in steps Scott Kingery.
Leading off for the
He'll
Phillies,
be the one to start things
the
here
third
against
baseman,
Clayton
number 4.
Kershaw.
We're moving
Scott
right along into this one as we head into the late
Damn
innings.
it.
Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy.
The batter, number 2,
single fucking hit.
second baseman.
Oh my God.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Segura.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand
I got a
so
ball,
far.
1 strike.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number
So
22.
the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
No.
Did he go?
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's 4-1. Driven nicely into the gap. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he was able
right
to
fielder,
take it into
three.
the 7th. But
Right.
the no-hit bid is going to end
Harper.
here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Fuck.
And nothing will
He's
cover
out.
the 2-out double as the inning. Standing in.
Leading up for the
It was
Dodgers,
a flyout for
the
him in his
pitcher,
last trip.
Clayton
Victor Arano.
Kershaw.
From the pen
Ladies
to
and
take over
gentlemen,
on the mound
your
and start
attention,
the home
please.
7th.
Ball, that
Now
pitch is
pitching
out.
for the
Slider
Phillies,
that can't quite get
number
back to the outside
64,
corner. It's ball 1.
Victor
Well, that
Arano.
backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1 ball,
Dodgers
2
pitcher
strikes.
trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw
He's out.
here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
now batting, third baseman, Justin
That's
Fastball
outside.
off the plate away.
Turner.
It's 0-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting,
Here's Corey
shortstop,
Seager. He's working
Corey
on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Seager.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half
off
of
for
the
the
8th,
Phillies,
and they've been unable to
the
get
catcher,
that starter out of the
JT
game to this point.
Yeah, he
Real
settled in
detail.
early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man
Now
is set
batting,
down to open up
shortstop.
inning number 8.
Didi
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Oh!
Right, but foul.
74 mile an hour, so slow.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on it, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
There we go.
Forget about this one. Baba Booey.
Word at least.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
.442, that ball's crushed. Wow, nice catcher in the last row. Ten rows deep.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Your attention, please.
You don't even
Pinch
feel
hitting for
coming
the
off
Phillies.
Josh Harrison,
Number 7,
to provide a little
Josh
two-out thunder off the
Harrison.
bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Aye.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. This one skied out toward right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the
Your attention, please.
on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen in
for
the
the
bottom
Phillies.
half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam
Striding into the
Morgan.
box, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Aye.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting,
So here's
left
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody
Really lose a knock here. 0 for 3
Bellinger.
in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a
1-1.
patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1-1 to count.
Aye.
1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for
count
giving
is
up on
1
that
and 2.
curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th.
Now
That'll
batting,
bring up the
first
big bat of
baseman,
Max Muncy.
Matt
Step on the bag himself.
Muncy.
And the inning is coming to the plate now. Scott Kingery. And he and his fellow top
Leading off for
order
the Phillies,
hitters haven't really offered
the
much
third
help for
baseman,
this
number
lineup
4,
so far.
Scott
your 1, 2, 3 guys
Kingery.
are the ones you look to generate a lot of action.
Fuck,
They just
dude,
haven't been
where's
up
the play?
to
89.
on this one.
You kidding me?
Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how
The batter,
ninth
number
inning gets
2,
underway.
second baseman.
Gene Segura standing in. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Where's Alec Bowman?
Now batting, the left
Here's
fielder,
Andrew McCutcheon
Andrew
now. And he needs to make
McCutcheon.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So the Dodgers were on the verge of sweeping their way into the Fall Classic, but they come up short in this one, and now they'll move on to a Game 5.
Well, I, for one, was glad to see a little bit of resistance put up. Unless you're a big fan of one of these teams, you want to see a good series.
That's true, Dan. Though I'm not sure we can call this a good one quite yet. Now, if we get to 3-2 after the next game, then all of a sudden everyone's going to be dialed in. As it is now, one side of the equation is still just one win away from moving on to the World Series.
There.
So the Phillies had a chance to finish off the series in the last game and couldn't convert. For a word on where that leaves them mentally headed into this one, here's Heidi Watney. Top half of the sixth about to get started.
Leading off for
Riding
the
in
Phillies,
once again,
the
JT
catcher,
Realmuto, 1 for 2.
JT
He's singled and
Realmuto.
grounded out so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the early season. It looks like
Now
to me
batting,
that the
the
moment
second
isn't too
baseman,
Dude's
big for him. He's slowing
Oh,
the game down. He
3.3
looks
batting
good.
average. Holy shit, that is
Monster right
terrible.
here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment.
swing, high drive, left field and deep.
A good to average batting average would be like 275 to like 330.
Hey, just great reaction
This man
on
has
that
a
beater right there.
0
Didn't try and do too much,
3-3.
beat him to the spot, kept the hands inside the baseball, and drove it right out of the park.
Of course, I just hit a home
The
run.
batter, the center fielder.
Jay Bruce has a grand slam. Okay.
Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll go after the first pitch and bound it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
Your
Watch
attention,
yourself.
please.
That was
Over the
unexpected.
hard
Now
plate.
pitching for the
Ross
Dodgers.
Stripling gets the call to
Number
pitch here, and he'll
68.
try to sort this
Ross.
mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of
Stripling.
innings for his guys. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Peterson, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott
And
Kingery.
instead. Scott Kingery. His previous history with Ross Stripling, just a 1 for 9. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first
The left
following the
fielder,
error.
number 22,
Standing in is the veteran
Andrew
outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
McCutcheon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Out.
Womp womp me.
Let's see to finish the double play. That retired.
Leading up for
Ready
the
to
Dodgers,
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. Strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count.
Hey, I've got a
steady at
tweet
0-2.
that's got 3 likes. That's pretty good.
Still no ball.
I got a tweet on my business account that's got 5 likes, although one of them is me.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius.
I haven't tweeted from my DJ account since I think my last time I was booked, which was like mid-March.
The batter, number 5,
And,
shortstop,
so I went on there and I tweeted
Torrey.
randomly last night
Seager.
at...
Next for the-
Find the tweet here. It was 1:25 a.m. It was just a GIF of... Oh, I thought that was Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's not. I thought it was Eustace, but it's not. It's the grandfather from Hey Arnold. But it's like a faraway GIF, so it's hard to tell. And it just says, "Hello, is anyone out there?" I'm proud of myself for that one.
Dodgers, Corey Seager, last time through was a base hit. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Chased a low ball
No ball,
there, and he's
2
quickly
strikes.
down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready with another 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I really call third base the hot
Now
spot,
batting.
but there's some bullets
The
that
right
down
fielder.
that way, too.
Mookie.
Good effort on the dive right there, but batter
Set.
singles.
Strike
0-1.
one to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's
0-2 is the
behind
count.
0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Seager leads off first with one away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Now batting.
Comes into this at
The
bat,
left
0
fielder.
for 1 in the ball game.
Cody
1 ball, no strikes. to
Bellinger.
count. A ball and a
I
strike.
got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to
That's an
second
out.
for the force out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the
0 for
Phillies.
2 with a walk thus
The
far.
right fielder, number 3.
Outfield shaded
Bryce
toward right center. Here's the first
Harper.
pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1.
No, inside.
Nearly
that's
got
off the
the
plate.
inside,
Ball
but
2.
ruled the ball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And they'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Next
the
will be the
shortstop,
cleanup hitter,
Didi
Gregorius. He was
Gregorius.
retired with the ground ball last time up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And that'll
Now
bring up
batting,
the
the
Sacramento
first baseman,
product, Rhys
Rhys
Hoskins. No hits in
Hoskins.
3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is
Ball, that's
taken
off the
outside
plate.
for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
Pitch
that's
taken
down.
several inches below the zone, in fact.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Just
3
off
balls,
the
1
inside
strike.
part of the plate, it's 3-1. JT Realmuto would be next. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to
He's
Muncy,
out.
gets him, and with that they'll end. Ready for another chance. Max Muncy
Leading off
will
for
begin
the
things
Dodgers,
here against Aaron Nola.
the first baseman,
Starting to run out of time. They
Max
haven't been able to score any runs
Muncy.
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a
Ball,
rally.
that's in.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No, that's low.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat,
He got 2 balls,
trying to get
1
ahead
strike.
and put himself at a good hitter's count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting
Now
John
batting,
Peterson.
the
Fouled
center
off.
fielder,
What a great feeling
Josh
right there as he circles the pillows.
Peterson.
Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not
One
going
ball,
to see
two
very
strikes,
many
Miguel.
pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Got it. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
now batting,
First off,
number
on its
9.
way. Gavin Lux
Ball,
is
that's
in now
inside.
as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
One ball, one
Well,
strike.
they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager of a game. Saves ball. Very
Now
rarely do you
batting,
see guys get
the
through
catcher,
seventh inning. So he's through the
Will.
6th here with 1 out and 1 run. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride
I
this
got the
hot
count.
hand,
0-2.
or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game. And now the skipper's on his
Ladies
way
and
out
gentlemen,
toward the home plate
your
area,
attention,
and I
please.
believe that means we're going to have a
The
double
changes
switch here.
for the
Blake
Dodgers.
Trinan come on
Now
to pitch
pitching
now as
and
he'll
batting
move
in the
into
8th
spot in the lineup
number
on the double
49,
switch here.
Blake
Austin Barnes is
Trinan.
into the ball game as well.
Now
as he'll
catching
slide into
and
the
batting
pitcher's
9,
spot, hitting ninth
number
now on the
15,
double switch.
Austin Barnes.
Zero, not a bad night.
The
3
batter, number
singles,
2.
But hey, don't
Second
take
baseman,
3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's
Segura.
day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base
Ball,
hits.
that's low.
Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's
And
safe.
Wow.
he skips
He beat
in
it
as
out.
he steals the bag easily. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a
What am I
little
doing?
throw back to
He's
second,
safe.
and the runner back
I
safely.
just made a mistake there.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
Safe.
And a
You beat it
daring
out.
move there pays off as he'll make it into
The
third
center
on the
fielder,
fly ball
number
to
9,
left.
Jay Bruce.
Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this
One and
misses
one.
the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Might go Jay Bruce, LCS MVP.
As a look, now the pitch. Couldn't lay off that
The
time.
count
It's
is
1
1
and
and 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Just hung in there on that one. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
7 RBIs on the game is pretty good. 3 home
Two-run
runs.
homer for Jay Bruce. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well,
Now
it's a
batting,
dream night,
the
but he's
pitcher,
wide awake.
Aaron Nola. Your
Adam
attention,
Beasley
please.
will get the call here as he'll
Pitching
hit
for
the pitcher.
Philadelphia, Number 40, Adam Hazley.
And this
Counts
one's not
1-0.
close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. He was able
Your
to get it
attention,
over the
please.
right fielder's head.
Now
One
pitching
hopping
for
it
the
off the
Dodgers.
wall for an easy double.
Number
That's
56,
one of those solid hits that
Adam
you feel coming off of that.
Larry.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their
The left fielder,
11th
number
run of the
22,
game. And they're showing no
Andrew
signs of slowing down.
McCutcheon.
Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Pilar has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base. As on the F7,
Now batting,
he's in there with
shortstop,
2 away.
Didi
Here's Didi
Gregorius.
Gregorius, runner in scoring position. 2 with 2 down. First pitch on its way.
Too high.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in.
Got him.
In the dirt, but a good scoop at first save.
Ladies
Jose
and gentlemen,
Alvarez
your
is on
attention,
to pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in
Now
the bottom
pitching
half
for
of the 8th.
Philadelphia, number 52,
And he fouls
Jose
this one off.
Alvarez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Ball 1.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful.
Alright, yours should be on soon. So then just about an hour.
Has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Now batting,
away for the Dodgers
the
here
shortstop,
Corey, former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins.
Leading off for the
0 for
Phillies,
4 with a
the
strikeout
first
thus
baseman,
far.
number 17,
Ready with the first pitch.
Reese
Here it comes.
Hoskins.
Drilled to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to
Got
first
it.
for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher,
Now at the plate,
JT
Jacob Realmuto. He singled his
Realmuto.
last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle.
Oh, wow.
What a dive.
He's out.
the batter, number 2, second baseman,
Gene Segura
Got
standing
robbed of a
in.
hit on a
It
nice
was
play.
a fly out
Segura.
for him in his last trip.
Very unlikely.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Into a
Yeah, make it on
slide,
two
and
straight.
he makes a great catch to it.
Whatever.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
When he back.
leading off
Yeah.
for the
Obviously,
Dodgers,
they'll need a ninth inning rally
the
here
right
if this
fielder,
series is going to make it to a
Mookie
game 6.
Betts.
Swinging strike,
No
and now
ball,
it's
2
0-2.
strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick
Ball.
right here. All he's trying to
What is
do
this
is
changeup?
avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the left fielder,
0-1.
Cody
There at the breaking ball must have been looking for something
Bellinger.
else.
Hey, I'm surprised he
Ball,
went to that spot
inside.
in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
I got the count.
And
1
not
and
a
2.
real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
now batting,
Trying to pick things
the first
up where he
baseman,
left off.
Matt
And their season hangs in the
Muncy.
balance here as they're
Should have gone down to single digits. Right?
down to their final out. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and
0-2.
missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
J fucking Bruce.
Is there anything that you want to say to your fans, Bordy, before your trial appears?
Okay, so they were second in offense. Who the fuck was first? Ooh, ninth in pitching. That's gonna be fun.
Let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Matt, playing in the World Series is every player's dream, and just about everyone I talked to echoed that sentiment. One guy told me, "I almost can't believe I'm here. I've worked my whole life to get to this moment, but I wasn't sure it would actually happen." Well, it is happening, but a formidable...
Hi. Ooh, I'm up to another like on my ice cream tweet.
Opponent stands in their way, not to mention the nerves and pressure that comes with playing on the sport's biggest stage.
First pitch coming.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke
City of Brotherly Love is alive with excitement. The Phillies are in the World Series for the first time in more
No
than
balls,
a decade.
2 strikes.
You look back at those Phillies teams of that period, 5 straight years in first place, and you wonder what took them so long to get back here. And I think the fans may have gotten a little bit spoiled back then.
Yeah, but it's a great thing to see their fan base charged up again for another World Series run, Dan. They wanted to make a splash for several years, and now they have a chance to bring home some hardware.
And if they do take home the Commissioner's Trophy this year, it will be the 4th World Series title in franchise history.
Ooh.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how
Now
about the
batting,
amount of strikeouts?
the
What's
pitcher,
even more impressive,
Garrett
no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
I forgot Yuri sent the times terrible. He probably won't be on for a while.
No runs, 3 hits, and No errors for
Eerie
the
sense of
Yankees
time.
so far.
'Cause he said he'd be on in an hour, and that
Lions
was
here, and he's set up for another
about
strikeout
an hour
here
and
to count
10
to
minutes
0-2.
ago.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one.
Oh no.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT
Here now, the pitch.
Real Muto.
Bouncer to the left side. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield.
Speaking to the ghost of the Cow King.
Now back,
Dumbass.
second baseman, Segura.
From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution
Sure.
right there, Dan. Kept his
The
front
center
shoulder
fielder,
in,
number
kept his hands
9,
inside the baseball, and
Jay
ripped the base hit up the middle.
Root.
You're a pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he will whip this
Wait till he
one
realizes I
first
just
in
changed the
time
party
for the
limit
out.
to 2.
Now batting,
So 2 men
the
are on
pitcher,
with 1 man out.
Aaron
It'll be the pitcher up next.
Nola.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's
Wait,
in
he
there.
got rid of
Base
it.
hit.
What? I'm so confused. Hold on a second. It signed on showing his username, not what is, like... He changed his, like, profile icon to the same as Cade's, and he changed his name again.
Score from second.
But it showed up as his, like, actual PSN name. Okay, switched it. I switched it.
now batting,
It's
third
not. He's a
baseman,
retard. It's 16.
Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Now here's a comeback back to the mound.
He's out.
Mayhew for 1.
He's out.
On to Voigt and inning in.
Brett
Certainly not firing on all
Gardner.
cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so
0-1.
many dominant bullpens, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th and try to break the bats up.
well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Reed.
Hang up the FaceTime. I can hear you twice.
I don't like either of your names.
You got a problem with dickhead?
Now batting. Second base.
Problem with my master.
I got a problem with the fact that you changed your name twice. Though I saw Mirage is good, or Mirage was good, Mirage is good. Why did you change your like gamer icon too? Not like your little picture, like it's still a sword, but like when I go to your profile, little icons like little chicken face, like Cade. I don't get why is it a cock?
The right fielder, number 99.
It's always been that. That's my default one that PlayStation has for just people who aren't my friend.
It's weird because when you signed on, it showed me that picture and it said that Yuri Jr. III is online.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up.
So go update your Apex.
I can't tell you what that means to the boys now.
Because I know that you didn't do that at any point until right now.
Copying 6%.
There's no copying for it.
Phillies. The left fielder.
Hold on, give me a second.
McCutcheon.
Hey Sony,
that?
stop copying because it doesn't exist for this update file.
No, like there really shouldn't be any copying. None of us had copying for it. And Kyle explained why in technical terms, and I don't remember why, but there's a reason for it.
Hold on, let me call up Sony and tell them to make it stop copying.
Like, it's a large update, don't get me wrong, like it should be like a while, because it's like, I don't know, a couple gigs, but like, it should just download and be good.
Now batting. The shortstop. Didi.
Couple of gigs.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Couple of gays.
The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the
I don't want to meet Rat
inning, but that gets erased. On to the 7th here in game 1.
Unless... Oh, you have copying because there's a new update for it. Which, I'm glad you just sent that because now I have to also download it. James, you might want to update your Apex.
It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees. The third
Right
baseman.
side.
Miguel.
Fields it cleanly.
And Duha.
And the throw to
I don't know, mine's still preparing to download. I'll let you know in like 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, alright. Well, how big is it? I'm guessing it's like 100 megabytes. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, but you got a copy. Mine's fucked. It went from preparing to download 411. Okay, there we go. Yep, 127 megs. Mine's doing a meg per second since I'm streaming. So, yeah, there's a new update that's 127 megs. So that's why you have a copy.
Giancarlo.
Next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
0-1.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything.
No
Should
ball,
feel pretty
2
good.
strikes.
He's retired.
So James
7
and
in
me
a
are
row.
also downloading that right now.
Hit sharply
Oh,
on
speaking
the
of which, don't
ground
forget to
the left.
download Farming Simulator 19.
Left field for a
Oh
one-out.
yeah, I need to do that.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for
The
a
batter.
reason.
Well, don't do it right now,
Yeah,
because you want to
hang in there
prioritize,
on
obviously, I
0-2
feel your
pitch,
Apex
still
download.
be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
If I had to guess.
No one touch Mirage.
If you showed up, you wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts.
Alright, dude, you can have him as long as you're big brain enough to use them.
Dude,
And it's a foul ball.
That's the thing, we discussed this, and there's a chance that you might not be big brained enough to use him correctly
On to first, it's a
with the way the buff
double
worked.
I have been big brain enough to use him.
Okay, 1.
The first baseman.
No.
3.
2. He's very different now.
I know, because you can control his decoys and also his alt. Instead of you going invisible for like 5 seconds, you go invisible for like half a second, and then it's dance party time.
That's not all.
Decoys last for 60 seconds.
Also not all. Everything charges really fast for him too, but also that's
He
not
can
all.
res teammates and hit respawn beacons and also get downed invisibly.
Yes. And that is important.
Not as important as a dance party every 60 seconds. The thing that is messed up is that within 60 seconds, Pathfinder can use his ability and Mirage can use his alt the same number of times.
Your attention, please.
That's messed up.
Now pitching, batting in the seventh.
They're just the reason they probably did that. We were talking about this. I don't think we ever mentioned it in any group chats though. And honestly, I don't know if it's in this update or not. I don't know what this update is, but I'll give it another week or two before they change Pathfinder Scrapple from 35 to like 25 or something, like 28. But the reason why they did this initially is because when people see this, they're like, "Holy shit, that's too much! Drop it down." Whereas if they dropped it down to just 25, people might be like, "Oh, well, that's bullshit. Drop it down," and they drop it down to like fucking 20, and then it's not really that nerfed.
Yeah.
So this way, they kind of play the field a little bit here. They nerfed it, and then they're like, "Oh, but that's too much." No, well, we listened to you guys, so we're gonna compromise. And we'll meet you in the middle, nice common ground, and everyone will be happy. Despite it's like psychology.
That's
Something
big brain like Mirage strats.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or like this guy, not afraid.
Reed, I got Woodinville and Lefroy and Diplomatico. Or if you want to say it the way that will make people hate you, Diplomatico.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I got my favorite bourbon, my favorite scotch, and my favorite rum, and I got 22 Red, which is that dank kush.
That's dank kush.
Number 9.
Here's Jay
Jay
Bruce. And absolutely hammered. Forget about making a
the dankest kush that we smoked together.
No, I got pretty high. Also because my tolerance is low. It's been 2 years.
I'm also part of an undercover sting operation. You're going to jail.
That's weird because it's completely legal in my state.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies.
Number
12.
Smoked in Alabama. It's not illegal there, nerd.
Walker.
Yeah, but you also did.
Yeah, but I was smoking oregano.
Just able to get a piece of that for
Hi, Jeeves.
counts even at 1-1.
Can I help you?
Hey! I wasn't ready for that. I thought you found the song you were looking for. Oh no. No, not more.
The third baseman, number 4.
To the top of the lineup,
Josh
stepping in.
Gingery.
He was a double play victim last time around. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres swoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22. Andrew.
Philadelphia seventh.
McCutcheon.
National League MVP Andrew McCutcheon. Pulls this one
Is he
in
saying
the
hand
air
on my
out to
gat?
left. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 3.
That's what happens when a slider
Right.
doesn't do what you want it
Bryce
to
is
do.
in the
Harper.
That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
He's got
James?
hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1.
I want to go Van Gogh myself again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now he'll step out of the plate and reassess things here.
Wait, what happened to Jose Alvarez?
Grounded up the first baseline. Cleanly.
Yuri, you missed some solid memes last night. Oh my god! I've never heard James so freaked out in my life.
What does that mean?
Victor. Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
James, what did you do?
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough
Now
night in
batting,
the yard for him.
catcher,
That's 3 times
Kyle
he's gone down on strikes
Higashioka.
in this one. So they've really figured out.
I heard him say.
Kyle Higashioka is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. He'll make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
I could hear him. He's like, holy shit, hello? And I was like, hi, I thought he was talking to me.
That's so spooky.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's
It does.
1 and 2. 1 and 2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys play off. They're just way too aggressive.
Fouled off.
What the hell was that?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2.
Your attention, please.
Now
Tibbs was right.
Mind
You
control.
are an alien, and they're coming back to get you.
Inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
Mind control.
I'll never forget the sound of pure despair in your voice. My girlfriend thinks I'm an
The
alien
first
bead.
baseman, number 17. 3. Hoskins.
Speaking of which, James, Tibbs is a national treasure, and if you don't cherish her, I will throw you into a pit of lava.
He's out.
I will mirage dance party over your corpse. Will spawn decoys of myself.
You missed
Now
auto-tuned Kyle.
catcher.
Oh, I sent that to the group actually.
Real Houston.
Yeah, I was in the group. If you watched that video from last night, you heard it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit.
Stop.
He should wind up his extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter, number 2. Second
Yu-Gi-Oh?
While some guys
Gee.
shrink away when it matters the most. This
Segura.
He's been on fire since the whole season started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime.
I don't think that was very nice.
He's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He,
Gotta believe you're gonna get some tough
him and
pitches
Kyle
in
both
the
just kept
base
talking
opener
like that
first. This is where
for
you
45 minutes.
Looking at a fastball.
Reminds me of the time that I almost made Paul kill himself because I spent the entirety of a raid talking like bird.
Leading off with the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11.
We met some random who, like, in passing said, like, oh, you merely adopted the dog. Which triggered me to talk like that, and the Randy joined in too, which is the best part, for the remaining, like, hour of the raid. I could hear Paul hitting his head against the table.
Labor. Torres.
Nobody out, runner on first. It's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Holy shit, I didn't realize it was
Hit
that low.
hard, but foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good
James
job
and
to
Reed,
get the
I
bat
miss
on that
you,
one.
boys.
Another one sent foul.
Yeah, is it?
No outs here. Another foul ball.
Not the
No, dude, he
back,
sleeps
the
in his
front.
fucking Honda Civic. You drive a Civic, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
God,
dude.
You keep fouling these
Those
pitches
aren't
off,
the
it's
biggest
one
of cars
pitch
either.
harder to play.
I,
Got him to miss the
Now
breaking
batting,
zone there.
right fielder, Aaron.
I can't sit up straight in it.
Fastball down around the knees.
Yes, it can. There's plenty of space for that.
Yeah, dude, just look at the picture he drew. It's my profile picture. Dickhead.
You're just jealous
Up
of
next
the
for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel.
McDonald's faster. James, I couldn't figure it out, okay?
Ball, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and
the count
missed.
is
So
1
now
and
they
2.
find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw on first to take care of him, and the Phillies started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over. So
what is my copying
in this world?
62.
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result.
Oh.
If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to win the trophy. But we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue.
Maybe it's because I hit download with the Hulk hand.
So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna cut my stream here. Close MLB.